IPOB uncovers plot by herdsmen to unleash mayhem in the southeastern part of Nigeria. This is according to Stanley from Owerri. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has claimed that it has uncovered secret plot by the herdsmen to cause mayhem in the southeastern part of the state before the end of March. Media and Publicity Secretary of the group, Ima Powerful, revealed this in a press statement he made available to Daily Sun in Owerri. According to Ima Powerful, most of the fire incidents and explosions are intentional act plotted by herdsmen to eliminate people of the zone. Now, recently, an explosion occurred in Lagos State, somewhere around Amuwo-Odofin, in the mainland area of Lagos State. And at first, I felt it was an explosion that has to do with pipeline. But some eyewitness report, of course, it's an explosion. People will come up with different stories as regards this. They said that it was actually a bomb that might have been planted there and it blew up the pipeline, that the pipeline did not just explode itself by itself. In fact, they said that the explosion and the effect of the explosion was felt even in Ogun State. Of course, we know Lagos State borders Ogun State, and they said it shook to the foundation of houses around that place. I won't wonder, yes, I know the impact of an explosion, particularly when it comes to gas, when it comes to petrol, when it comes to items, when it comes to products such as that are very inflammable, that can actually blow up. And don't forget that the petrol or the gas or the diesel has been confined in a space, in a small space. It has to go through the pipe, and probably this is actually coming from interstate, from states far away from Nigeria. Talk about the weather condition, the heat and everything. So all of this has to be put together. And when we look at it, it could also be that the gas pipeline. But then how can a gas pipeline explode? Did it explode from the joint? I mean, that they kind of screwed together? Or are we saying that the pipeline over time, the metal that they used to actually create the pipe has started corroding? Or what is actually happening here? Or is it that certain groups of people have been trying to puncture it so as to get fuel from it? What is actually happening? Or is it still the same terrorists that planted bombs there, Hausa Fulani? Or is it the same Boko Haram, ISWAP, or any of those people that have decided to plant a bomb there and cause this mayhem? What actually happened? The president, the governor of the state, Sanwo-Olu, immediately took pictures down to Buhari to show him what happened there. We don't know. They had a closed-door meeting. They said it's a gas pipeline. Yes, we understand that it's a gas pipeline that exploded, but what caused the explosion? Is this as a result of is it a technical issue? Is the NNPC, the engineers we have in Nigeria, are they coming up to explain to us what must have happened? If you are an engineer and you know much more about this, you can enlighten us by dropping your comment in the section below. What exactly is it? What could have happened that brought about that explosion? And that IPOB is also mentioning here, and they said that this is as a result of the plans of the Hausa Fulani to blow up and to destroy the nation. And they are doing this by making use of, this explosive. Anyway, a lot of people have passed on, died as a result of this pipeline explosion. It's an LNG pipeline in Lagos. And they said at least 15 people have died as a result of this explosion. It is a liquefied natural gas, LNG pipeline in Lagos. And you know what that means. It has killed at least 15 people. The pipeline is in somewhere in Amuwo-Odofin area. It exploded on Sunday, killing several people and starting fires that spread over 3 districts. Even Reuters, Al Jazeera covered this. According to the reports out there, the death toll will rise as rescuers recover those trapped in burning houses. The spokesperson for the country National Emergency Management Agency said the resulting fire has destroyed at least 100 buildings. Even TB Joshua had to visit that place. The facility is operated by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC. It said the fire started when a truck crashed into gas containers stacked in a gas processing plant nearby. Now, that's a mixed up thing. A truck crashed into gas containers stacked in a gas processing plant nearby that region, thereby bringing about the explosion of the pipeline. So I don't know how close the proximity of the gas containers stacked in a nearby processing plant, or I want to think that the Nigerian Petroleum Corporation should be smarter than this. I want to believe that this facility that they said is operated by the NNPC. Of course, they are the one that will be in charge of gas container selling of gas somewhere in Amodofi. If you live around there, I think you will know what exact location this gas processing plant is. And they said a truck. They've not said what truck is it. Is it a truck that belongs to NNPC that accidentally crashed into the gas containers, and thereby the explosion now affected the gas pipeline? A company spokesperson said damage from the explosion led to the collapse of nearby houses and damage to a pipeline. Elsewhere in Lagos, in the Lagos facility, the facility immediately stopped pumping on the Atlas Cove Mosemi pipeline. So immediately they stopped pumping it when they realized that this happened. But then the amount of gas that would have poured in, that would already be in the pipeline already. So the group managing director Mele Kiari tweeted that the fire was out at 11:30 p.m. Teams attempted to repair the pipelines, but fire reignited at 5:10 a.m. again. Emergency services worked with the oil company to bring them under control. In the statement, NNPC said, while assuring members of the public and residents of the affected community to remain calm, he said, we are sure that the temporary shutdown of the petroleum products pipeline will not affect the normal supply of product to the Lagos and its environs. And that's serious. Humans should not be living around such facilities, number one. Number two, I don't know. It's a dangerous thing. But it works anyway. Pipeline under the ground being passed around. That's why people have to be very careful. Anyway, according to the indigenous people of Biafra, they said there is a plot. That this incident and these explosions are intentional acts plotted by Earthsmen to eliminate people of the zone. Do you believe this? If not, give us a reason why you shouldn't. Why you will not believe that this is actually a plot to destroy. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, wants to alert the world of the wicked plot by terrorists and their sponsors to totally decimate the people of Biafra, decimate the people of the South, particularly Indigbo, before the end of March. The bomb explosion in Lagos yesterday was clearly targeted at Igbo homes and businesses. Our race is sleepwalking into a disaster worse than any seen before by an endangered people. Powerful alleged that this is actually a plot to destroy the Igbos, destroy their businesses in Amuo, Dofi, and to kill. They say it is targeted mainly at the Igbos there. According to an intelligence gathering, the group claimed to have carried out about 14,000 churches. They claim that about 14,000 churches have already been earmarked for bombing by the terrorists who he claimed have been deployed to the zone. He said most of the terrorists are already living among the people in the various communities and cities in Southeast, where some of them operate now as tricycle riders, they call keke napep, that have been banned, and then the Okada, the commercial motorcycle operators and shoemakers. They wander around our villages and streets as innocent people, but they have wicked intents. Their intentions are evil, and they're only waiting for an order from above to unleash mayhem. Further intelligence report by IPOB crack team revealed few days ago observed in Umaya that the terrorists have concluded plans to blow up the some certain churches that they have back, and they are going to do this simultaneously on the set date once they receive the final order from their sponsors. This they intend to carry out before March 30th. There is already so much evidence confirming this wicked plot, they said. Just last week, a soldier in Mufti was seen at Ore, Uba, Umaya. I brought you to story. A soldier was seen, we don't know how much, they didn't take pictures of him, but then that's what it is. They said a soldier narrated how he narrowly escaped execution for refusing to ally with a secret plot to unleash mayhem on Biafrans. Similar event was also reported at Okigwe last month. It has also been discovered that many terrorists have infiltrated keke and Okada operators in most cities and villages with the evil objective of familiarizing themselves with our terrains. Kudos to Lagos State by, of course, it pained a lot of people. Do not forget that a lot of people make money from this. They are able to feed their families. And you know what it takes if a country is not even providing social services and social support and you have to fend, and you have like 2 or 3 keke napep or marwa, or you have the okada, and you cannot feed any longer. What are you going to do? How do you diversify? How do you move to the next level? But they shut this down in Lagos, but they allow them to do their business on certain route, but you can't just do it the way you do it any longer. He said, we want to sound the alert to our people that Indigbo and indeed the entire Biafra land have been surrounded by Fulani terrorists. They have already taken our forests and farmlands, marauding as earthmen. Some of their foot soldiers now live among us, posing as shoe shiners, hawkers, laborers, and gatemen. It is unfortunate that our governors and selfish political jobbers are not concerned about this disturbing trend. They are joking with the security of their people. They connive with Abuja to betray IPOB. They have refused to form regional security outfit, unlike their counterparts in the southwest that created Amotekun. So our people should not trust or depend on our so-called Fulani leaders anymore for their security. We therefore call on all church leaders in the southeast, south, indeed our people, to brace up for the worst. Everybody should get ready to defend it themselves. This is time to unite as Indigbo and push back the invaders. Our people should also stop boarding keke and okada being operated by strangers. We also call on the international community to hold Nigerian government responsible for the genocide going on in the Christian communities across the nation. Now that's enough. I mean, enough for it. They say a little for the wise. I don't think you need much more than this. You don't need much more than this. I mean, a lot of people are dying, and people are just dying here and there without measures that should be put in place to curtail all of this. Anyway, that's what it is for now. If you are not a member, let's grow it together. Tap on the subscription button. That will automatically make you a member of this channel. And the bell is very important. It alerts you whenever videos are uploaded. And if you're already a member of this channel, I say a very big thank you for the support. Thanks for stopping by.